slave has one purpose. Fight and fight again. Day after day. Not because he wants to. Not for any noble purpose or destiny. Because his master wills it so. Not for glory, but for survival. Until after all that innocent blood was wasted and years have passed, your meaningless death awaits. We are all slaves to something.
Behold! Once more, Ramon Slave 13 has laid waste to his enemies, claiming his 117th victory on this very soil. Will the glory of Ramon's gladiators ever fade?
Oh, 13. Bravo, bravo. I've said it before and I'll say it again. You certainly don't disappoint. Master Murkwater, Master Oberg, Master Fletcher, all their gladiators are falling before us like flies. I'll pretend you didn't do that. Either way, I've come up with a gift to celebrate my victory.
Your gifts are poison. There are only two I will accept. Freedom, or facing you in the arena so that I may separate your miserable head from your rotten body myself.
Boy, don't damage him and never mind his attitude. I'm no stranger to handling slaves. The victories have made him a bit cocky. Just do as I do. Pretend they're dogs. When I speak to them and they talk back, all I hear is woof woof and bark bark. In the end, all that matters is that they obey. Now, the gift. This will be your new weapon. I had it forged from the shards of weapons from gladiators you have beaten. Zlatiri, the freer of slaves, I named it. You know why I chose this name, 13? Because freeing a slave is as easy as ending their life. And trust me, you've freed many at this point. You say you wish freedom, but you forget that you've always been free. Free to die when you please. Ironic, you seem unwilling to grant yourself that same freedom while you've bestowed it upon so many gladiators over the years.
Why don't you hand me that blade right now, and I will free all four of us?
No, I think not. You'll be getting that blade when the match starts, as usual. Now, get some rest, 13. The show never ends.
Count yourself lucky, Celia. You're one of the few who gets a chance to join me during my free time. See it as a reward for your outstanding work in the company.
It's Emilio, sir, and yes, I am glad and honored to join you today.
Of course you are. Though tell me, why suggest this barbaric place? I'm open to no experiences, but this seems rather beneath my company's standards. Even though I do enjoy a good game, I can't deny that.
Well, it's quite simple. I'm sure there are many opportunities to find in a place such as, well, this. The last few days I've been coming here to scout for possible business partners. These slavers, these, people, after all, are rich beyond measure.
And that is why you do the paperwork. Now let's not waste more time and get in. We're on a tight schedule here.
Dear visitors, welcome to the weekly tournament of the Masters. Today, Master Ramon's champion will take on the notorious Twin Shields in a brutal battle to the death. Will Slave 13 claim his 118th victory, or perish at the hands of these merciless warriors? Place your bets now, and let the bloodshed begin!
Daniel, you like games, don't you? So while we are here, let's have a little bet. You and I.
Thirteen, come here! A miracle has occurred. Master Reen, Daniel Reen, has challenged me to let you fight one of his best warriors. Winning this could secure me prestige previously unheard of. You have 10 minutes to rest, and then you will step out there and face him. I can already imagine it. Master Ramon claims victory over thee, Daniel Reen. Oh, how the competition will be devoured by jealousy.
Perhaps now is the time to. If I allow myself to be killed now, that swine Ramon will not only lose his best fighter, but also be humiliated beyond repair. And I will be freed from this miserable existence. Perhaps that is the way my story should end. Perhaps that is the way my story should end. Until, after all that innocent blood was wasted and years have passed, only a meaningless death awaits. Only to be replaced by someone else who will suffer the same cruel fate. I must keep fighting, not for my own survival, but for the survival of those who might have to take my place if I don't.
Today turns out to be quite the fortunate day for both of us, my friend.
I hope you choke on your fame, you rat!
Right. Anyways, congratulations. You have been bought by the Reen Company. Daniel Reen was quite impressed by your victory. You'll be under his care from now on. But don't worry. I've made sure he paid enough to match your value, so don't worry about me.
So, are you the one behind this? Daniel Ureen.
Yes, I am the cause of your freedom, and no, you no longer have a master, and I'm not Daniel Ureen. I simply work for him under a false name, for now. You may call me the Brilliance, and I offer you a choice.
A choice? Of what?
Walk away and live out the rest of your life free, as you could never do before. Or join me by my side and prevent others from suffering the same fate as you. If you choose the latter, I will provide you with purpose, destiny, a family. You will become my blade, a symbol of strength and freedom. Or choose the first and live out the rest of your life peacefully in the shadow of ignorance.
I owe you my life. That alone will be reason enough to follow where you lead. But as you said, I can no longer bear to continue living, doing nothing while others suffer under the boot heel of the corrupt. If your path leads to their salvation, then I will devote myself to that path and walk it truthfully.
Then rise, my friend. Your days of lowering yourself are over, and you will not disappoint me. Before we leave, however, there's one loose end to tie up. I assume you know of what, or rather whom, I speak. Justice must be done. No one should have to take your place at that monster's side.
Th 13? Listen, I never mentioned...
Quiet! I no longer answer to Slave 13. I have a new name now, a new purpose. I have become this purpose's blade. I shall adopt the name Sladimir Tiri, after my great sword Zlatiri, Freya of Slaves. You remember that, don't you?
Well, splendid. Vladimir, you're free now. Why bother dealing with a bastard such as I? All I ever did was business. Nothing personal.
To take on this new duty and be fully devoted to it, I must put a rest to the past. Otherwise, it will haunt and distract me forever. Justice must be done. And as Slave 13 dies, and I now embrace my freedom, so will you. We are all slaves to something. But never again shall that something go by the name Ramon. You offered me a choice. You granted me freedom, and you gave me purpose. I will be your blade. I'll fight for your cause, and I will save Landra from no wicked with you. My lord, my light, my savior, my brilliance.